No job, no plan, just pure delusion. And that was me in 2022. And to be quite honest, I'm still delusional and I will continue to be delusional. Because change of scenery, I am staying at a hotel for free because I did a modeling shoot for it. So let's rewind. I was going to Cal State Long Beach in 2022, majoring in community health science. I was working at my student health services as a COVID ambassador and doing a 15-month internship called the Cope Health Scholars at Kaiser, as well as doing part-time work at a fitness center. Now, I truly thought I was going to go into the health field, go into nursing school after I graduated. In May 2022, my internship ended. My COVID ambassador job just ended. Like, we were all out of a job. My fitness center job just let me go with no reasoning the day before I had to go into work. Now, I was thinking to myself, why is this happening to me? Okay, I graduate next year. All of these things are happening at once. Let me figure out how I'm feeling right now. Doing the internship, that was hands-on experience, working in a hospital, and I don't think I felt as passionate as I thought I would be. Like, you have a vision of like, okay, this job that you want, this industry that you want to go into, but you don't know until you get that experience. So I encourage you guys to get that experience until you fully commit. But having that experience, I was like, okay, like, yeah, this is cool. Like, you know, I do enjoy working with people, but do I see myself doing this long term? Mind you, I was really getting into self-development, self-improvement, and I was listening to Rob Dial, the Mindset Mentor. He's my favorite podcaster. He's inspired me so much and like really improved my mindset and figuring out, okay, let me ask these questions. What do I want? What do I envision for my future? It's up to me to figure it out. In the back of my mind, like a little voice has always said like, okay, like how about like modeling, content creation, social media, like more of a creative outlet. Because growing up, I did do background acting, theater, and dance. Why don't I just like start modeling? Like, let me just start and see what happens. I had no idea what I was doing. What do I do? What are the next steps? How do I even get into the modeling industry? You have to be delusional. That comes with any industry, any new path that you have to take. I really, truly believe that rejection is just redirection. You get fired from a job. You don't get your dream job. It's redirecting you to something better, something new, another path that you can be taking. Like, instead of going into victim mode and going, oh my God, woe is me. Like, why is these things happening to me? Oh my God, these circumstances. Like, take a break, take a pause, figure out, okay, what is this leading me to? What's the silver lining behind this? Things are happening for you, not to you. Clock it. Clock it. Starting any new path, you need to figure out your why, your passion, your purpose behind the next steps, the job that you want to go into, the industry. Because I'm sorry to tell you, money cannot be the only reason you go into something, a new career path, because money will not continue to fuel that passion because you will eventually get burned out if you don't have a strong why. Now with modeling, I felt a creative connection to it. Being confident on camera, I still really enjoyed working on sets and being around creative people in that industry. And with modeling, I would be able to bring these brands' visions to life. And I would be so happy and inspired when I see these creative, passionate projects come to life, commercials, campaigns, and I would be in awe and inspired. And not just because, oh my God, like, I think I'm pretty, like, I can model, I want the money, I want the fame. No, I think about it as, oh my God, I want to represent like petite models. I want to represent my type of look, ethnically ambiguous looks. Like, you know, not the cookie cutter models, but like more expressive, more passionate in the modeling industry. So excited to be in a place to even help you guys out and figure out what's your first step in the modeling industry. Like, I wish I had some of these tips and some of like a guidance when I started out. So let's get into it. First step, before you start submitting to modeling agencies and all these casting platforms, okay, you need to build your portfolio. Practice makes perfect. You need some digitals. So I made a Pinterest mood board of different looks I want to create, like beauty, lifestyle, fitness, commercial, high fashion, editorial. And I reached out to Los Angeles photographers. So what I did is I looked on Instagram, Los Angeles photographers, and I would DM them like, hey, are you open for a collaboration? So collaboration is more for trade, for print. And this is where you can collab with a photographer like, hey, I can be your model. You need pictures for your portfolio. I need pictures for my portfolio. So this is where you can build a connection and network as well. And make sure you're collaborating with quality photographers. Look at their work. Don't just DM anyone. And make sure you're aware there's some scammers out there, okay? And yes, of course, you can also pay photographers for photos. Those are a great base to start off with. You just want a headshot. You want a mid shot. You want a full body shot. You want your profiles, a full body profile, and some different poses that just show off your figure, show off what you look like, some smiles. But my second step would also go into my first step is research. I would research different models you look up to, as well as commercial modeling campaigns that you can draw inspo from, and then include in your mood boards that you can also do poses for and practice and put in your portfolio and your book as well. And yes, practice makes perfect. You want to practice in front of the mirror, practice in front of the camera, practice that confidence, as well as maybe invest in some commercial classes if you're going into that commercial route. I started at 321 Acting Studios with great commercial classes. I also did some online commercial classes that can just build your knowledge about how to do slates, how to do auditions, etc. And next up is casting sites and casting platforms. I feel like a lot of people have questions about this. Where do you go to submit? How do you submit, etc. And I first started on casting sites. There's a lot of casting sites on Instagram, like United Casting, there's EXO Casting, there's a bunch here, I forget off the top of my head. Guys, I started off doing music videos. My first music video was Post Malone and Roddy Ricch. It was so fun. I had a great time. I got to meet a lot of cool people and network, and again, learning more about the industry. But doing music videos, it's long hours, long days, and low pay. And I didn't know where the other submissions and platforms were, and this is where I learned from other people. So I'm either saving you a step or leading you to the next step. So these are casting platforms. Casting platforms could be casting networks, Backstage, Actors Access. Now, casting networks is great. It has a lot of commercials, as well as if you get signed to an agency, they are also on casting networks submitting you this stuff. Backstage, a lot of people don't know about Backstage, but I truly get a lot of work from there as well. And Actors Access, it has a lot of theatrical, short film, student films as well. Mind you, these platforms are not free. You need to invest in yourself. They can be a little bit more on the expensive side, monthly and yearly subscriptions, but you need to be confident that you will be able to be booked. So that means having a strong portfolio, strong digitals, having, some commercial training if you're going that route, just having some knowledge of the industry, because then you can start getting your money back. Also, shameless plug, in the description below, I added my Amazon storefront. I added a couple things I use for my slates and my auditions, like a backdrop, lighting, tripod, etc. So go check that out. Those casting agencies that we talked about, they're on Instagram. They're posting submissions. When you submit, they're asking for an Instagram link. So post your portfolio, post your work. And modeling agencies, they're also on social media. They're scouting for models as well. So lean into social media. I've been able to book jobs. People reach out to me for modeling jobs and campaigns. You get to network with a lot of people. Modeling agencies also scout you. I've been able to submit myself to modeling castings that I see on Instagram. So don't sleep on social media. Ooh, pro tip, when you're submitting, make sure you're submitting accurate, correct, and appropriate photos. Now, accurate, this is the same look that you have right now. Your hair is not different. Your look hasn't changed. Secondly, correct and fitting photos. Like if it's a fitness model submission, do not be submitting your beauty editorial photos. Like submit photos that fit with the campaign that they're looking for, so they can picture and envision you on their campaign. And when you're on set, when you get booked, keyword is when, start networking, exchange Instagrams. I think that's most common social media handle you exchange, but then you have that network, you have that connection, and you never know what that connection can bring. Woo, that was a lot, guys. I need to crack my back. And I hope this helped my aspiring models, actors, and creatives, but this mindset can appeal to everyone. And when things don't go your way, rejection is just redirection. Where is this leading me to? Why are these things happening to me? Maybe it's a sign for me to pivot, maybe to reflect. You didn't miss out on something, you didn't lose out on anything. It was never yours to lose. It was never meant to be, because if it was yours, it would be yours. If you were supposed to be somewhere else, you would be. When you have no job, you have no plan, you have no idea what you're doing, you have to have that resilient mindset, and you have to be able to take the punches, the constant no's, the confusion, the rejection. I've been lost, confused, depressed, rejected, and ghosted from work and jobs, not being able to book things and have work. No matter what, you're gonna keep on going because you have that strong why, you have that strong purpose, and everything's new to you. Everything's like going to be different, but you have to be able to adapt to the punches. Trust the process, trust that you're exactly where you're meant to be, trust that you're going in the right direction and that abundance is coming to you. Better things are coming to you. Made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. If you felt inspired, educated, or you're like, dang Carly, you didn't have to call me out. Let me go be delusional. Let me go chase a career that I'm passionate about. Let me reflect and figure out what do I want and maybe even start modeling. Then I did my job. So my name is Carly. We are glowing and growing together. We're becoming our best selves and creating our dream life. So I can't wait to see you beautiful, beautiful people in the next video, and I'll see you guys there. Bye.